Food! It brings us together, gives us energy and makes us happy. But there's a hidden danger in every bite, the risk of getting sick from food. Every year, lots of people get sick and some even die from unsafe food. The bad guys? Tiny germs, viruses, and other things we can't see hiding in our food. Food poisoning can cause anything from a tummy ache to a serious illness. That's why keeping our food safe is super important. It's the right thing to do. Introducing HACCP Hazard Analysis and Critical Control Point, a clever way to keep food safe. HACCP isn't just a bunch of rules, it's like a plan to find and stop dangers in how we make food. NASA created HACCP to keep astronauts safe in space, and now it's used everywhere to keep food safe. HACCP helps businesses control germs, prevent contamination, and keep everyone healthy. By following HACCP, businesses show they care about making safe food for everyone. Our story begins in the 1960s during the space race. NASA needed to make sure astronauts had safe food to eat in space for a long time. They teamed up with the Pillsbury Company, who were experts in food science. Together, they created a brilliant system that was better than just finding and throwing away bad food. By finding the dangers, they could focus on specific steps where they could stop contamination. This system worked wonders in keeping astronauts safe and healthy. Today, HACCP is used all over the world to keep food safe. It's part of food safety laws everywhere, helping industries make safe food. From farms and fishing boats to factories, restaurants and supermarkets, HACCP is used everywhere food is handled. HACCP has changed how we think about food safety by stopping problems before they happen. As new foods, technologies and dangers appear, HACCP helps us adapt and stay safe. Imagine a plate of food with tiny, invisible enemies hiding in it. We can't see, smell or taste them, but they can make us very sick. These are biological hazards: bacteria, viruses, parasites, the usual suspects in food poisoning, but that's not all. Imagine biting into a piece of glass or metal hidden in your food. These physical hazards, often caused by mistakes in handling or processing, can be very dangerous. From cleaning chemicals to pesticides, allergens to heavy metals, these chemical contaminants can also get into our food. That's why we need a system like HACCP to find, assess and control these dangers. Food poisoning is more than just an upset stomach. It can lead to hospital visits, long-term health problems and even death. Children, elderly people, and those with weak immune systems are especially vulnerable. For businesses, a food safety issue can be devastating to their reputation. Product recalls, lawsuits and lost customers can cripple even the biggest companies. This shows us that investing in food safety systems like HACCP is not just the right thing to do, but also good for business. HACCP is a powerful tool in the fight for food safety. It's about stopping problems before they happen, not just reacting after people get sick. HACCP provides a clear structure for analysing every step of food production, from raw ingredients to the final product. By identifying critical control points, specific steps where hazards can be prevented, businesses can focus on the most important areas. Regular checks, internal audits and corrective actions are essential for a strong HACCP system. By embracing HACCP, food businesses show their commitment to producing safe food for everyone. You can't fight what you don't understand. In the following segments of this video, we are going to be examining the 7 principles of an effective HACCP system. These 7 principles include conducting hazard analysis, determining the critical control points, establishing critical limits, setting up monitoring procedures, defining corrective actions, implementing verification procedures, and ensuring documentation as well as record keeping. Hazard analysis, the most important part of HACCP, is about finding anything in your process that could make food unsafe. It's like a careful examination of every step in your food processing. We're talking about biological hazards like Salmonella and E. coli, those nasty microscopic villains that can ruin a good meal. Then there are chemical hazards, pesticides, cleaning agents, even allergens that can be life-threatening. Don't forget about physical hazards, bits of glass, metal fragments, hair, anything that shouldn't be there. Hazard analysis is about being thorough and leaving nothing to chance. Now that you know the potential hazards, it's time to focus on where you can make a real difference. The critical control points, CCPs. These are the specific points in your process where you can prevent, eliminate or reduce hazards to safe levels. Think of them as your defences against foodborne illness. Let's say you're a bakery, and you've identified that cooling cream pies is a CCP for bacterial growth. You need to set clear, measurable rules to guarantee safety. For your cream pies, this might mean setting a specific temperature and time for cooling. Each CCP needs its own set of limits, acting as strict boundaries that ensure food safety. It's about taking charge, setting clear rules, and never compromising on safety. Having CCPs and limits is like having a security system. It's useless if you don't monitor it. Monitoring procedures are about constantly checking those critical control points. This means regular checks, measurements and observations to ensure everything is within the limits. Are your cooling temperatures consistently low enough? Are those burgers cooked to the right temperature? Monitoring is about being proactive, not reactive. But what if a limit is broken? That's where corrective actions come in. Having a clear plan for every potential problem ensures a quick, effective response, minimizing any risks. Verification and record keeping. Proof is in the pudding. It's not enough to say you're following HACCP, you need evidence. Verification procedures are about making sure your HACCP system is actually working. This could involve reviewing records, conducting internal audits, or even having experts assess your HACCP plan. Finally, we come to record keeping. Think of this as your HACCP diary, a detailed log of everything you do. Proper record keeping isn't just paperwork, it's about being transparent and accountable. If there's ever a foodborne illness outbreak, these records are crucial for investigating and preventing future incidents. This involves laying the groundwork Pre-Requisite programs, or PRPs. These are the basic food safety practices that must be in place before even thinking about HACCP. Think of it like building a house on solid ground. PRPs are the foundation, the non-negotiable basics that ensure a clean and safe environment for handling food. These programs cover a wide range of essential practices, from personal hygiene and sanitation to pest control and equipment maintenance. They're the everyday habits and procedures that create a culture of safety. PRPs are the essential building blocks that, when done right, create a solid foundation for HACCP to work its magic. Cleanliness is king sanitation and hygiene. Let's be honest, a dirty kitchen is a recipe for disaster. That's why sanitation and hygiene are at the heart of PRPs. This isn't just about wiping down surfaces, it's about a complete system of cleaning and disinfection. Every surface, utensil and piece of equipment that touches food must be thoroughly cleaned and sanitized. And let's not forget about the most important element, the people. Personal hygiene is paramount. Proper hand washing, wearing clean uniforms and hair restraints, and avoiding bare hand contact with ready-to-eat food are non-negotiables. Cleanliness is not optional. It's a must for any food handling operation. From pests to maintenance, a holistic approach. But PRPs go beyond just cleanliness. They encompass a complete approach to food safety, addressing every potential source of contamination. Take pest control, for example. Rodents and insects aren't just annoying, they can carry harmful bacteria and diseases. An effective pest control program involves preventing their entry, eliminating their hiding places and implementing a robust monitoring and control system. Another critical aspect of PRPs is equipment maintenance. Regular cleaning, calibration and maintenance of equipment like ovens, refrigerators and thermometers are crucial for ensuring they function properly and don't become sources of contamination. PRPs should address proper labeling, storage and handling of allergens to prevent cross-contamination and protect consumers with sensitivities. Training and education, empowering your team. Remember those folks working tirelessly in your kitchen, from the line cooks to the dishwashers? They're your first line of defense for food safety. Effective training programs should cover all aspects of PRPs and HACCP principles, tailored to each staff member's role. From basic hygiene practices to understanding critical control points, knowledge is power. When your team is well informed and empowered, they become your greatest asset in maintaining a safe and hygienic food handling environment. By providing your staff with the knowledge, skills and motivation to prioritize safety, you create a culture where everyone takes ownership and works together to ensure that every plate that leaves your kitchen is safe, delicious and worry-free. Beyond the kitchen, supplier verification and traceability. Right, you've got your kitchen spotless, your staff trained to the highest standard, but hold on. HACCP isn't just about what happens in your own kitchen. Remember those ingredients you're so carefully handling? They come from somewhere, right? That's where supplier verification comes in, another crucial piece of the puzzle. You need to know where your ingredients are coming from and trust that they're being produced with the same level of care and attention to safety as you apply in your own kitchen. This means thoroughly checking your suppliers, looking at their food safety certifications, and even visiting them if necessary. Don't be afraid to ask the tough questions. Remember, your reputation is on the line every time you use their products. And what happens if, unfortunately, there's a problem down the line? That's where traceability comes in. Having a robust system for tracking ingredients from their origin to your kitchen and ultimately to the consumer is crucial. Think of it like a detective's case file. If there's ever an issue, you need to be able to trace that ingredient back to its source, identify where it went wrong, and take quick action to contain the problem. This not only protects public health, but also minimizes the impact on your business. The never-ending cycle, continuous improvement and audits. Now, listen carefully. Implementing HACCP isn't a one-time thing. It's a continuous cycle of monitoring, verification, and most importantly, improvement. The food industry is constantly changing, with new ingredients, equipment, and even potential hazards popping up all the time. Your HACCP system needs to keep up. Regular internal audits are crucial for finding any weaknesses in your system and fixing them. Think of it like a health check for your HACCP plan. Are your monitoring procedures still effective? Are your staff following proper hygiene practices? Is your documentation up to scratch? But don't be afraid to think outside the box. Look for ways to make your system even better, to go above and beyond the basic requirements. This might involve investing in new technologies, implementing additional control measures, or seeking out external expertise to review and refine your plan. Remember, the goal is not just to follow the rules, but to strive for excellence in food safety. By embracing a culture of continuous improvement, you not only protect your customers, but also gain a competitive edge in the marketplace. After all, in the food industry, a reputation for safety is priceless. Your journey to HACCP mastery starts now. There you have it, folks. We've journeyed from the early days of space food to the intricate workings of HACCP, exploring its principles, prerequisite programs, and the importance of a vigilant, proactive approach to food safety. But this is just the beginning. Mastering HACCP isn't about memorizing a set of rules. It's about truly understanding food safety principles and applying them carefully in everything you do. It's about creating a culture of safety, where everyone from the top boss to the dishwasher understands their role in protecting public health. Whether you're a seasoned food industry professional or just starting out, investing in your HACCP knowledge is an investment in your future. It's about gaining a competitive edge, building consumer trust, and most importantly, ensuring that every plate of food you serve is safe, delicious, and worry-free. So, what are you waiting for? Take the first step towards HACCP mastery today. Enroll in Transform Academy HACCP training course by using the link in the description section. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe.